You're watching Super Late Model Racing, the ASA Quick Trip Midwest Tour presented by Echo Outdoor Power Equipment. This 2009 online update comes from Iowa Speedway, the Pride of Iowa 100. Hi, I'm Bill Holland at Iowa Speedway, the newest and fastest track on the ASA Midwest Tour schedule. This is a remarkable racing facility. Last year, more than 14,000 fans turned out to watch the ASA Midwest Tour event, won by Wisconsin driver Tim Schendel. This year, the number is expected to top 18,000. For more on what makes this such a remarkable place to race, let's go down to Jana Jurkovic.
Designed by former NASCAR champion Rusty Wallace, Iowa Speedway enters just its 4th season of racing. At the 7/8 mile track, you'll find 12 to 14 degree banking through the turns and 10 degrees of banking right there on the front stretch. We talked about how fast these drivers go. Well, they'll get up to 160 miles per hour and average 130.
Yeah, the track is very fast. I know the car twitches around a lot and you don't get to turn the wheel very much or else it'll spin you out, but it's a lot faster. The banking's really, it's aggressive and you pick up a lot of speed through the corners even, and it just all around a fast track.
You definitely don't want to hit the wall here, especially going wide open, so you come out here and you take a fast lap and you keep pushing yourself and pushing the car a little bit more and more every lap, and slowly work your way to holding her wide open if your car's handling right.
You don't have to get out of the gas much at this place. If you got a good car, you could probably run it wide open all the way around. I haven't yet. I haven't tried it yet, but I hear there's some people that are doing it.
It shows that the ASA Midwest Tour has put together a good group of racers. You know, there's a lot of respect in the series. And last year it was a good race here. You had a lot of passing and, cars jockeying around front to back and back to front and stuff. So, almost everywhere we go, we put on a good show.
More than 40 drivers will enter. And for those racers from Iowa, there's a lot of pride in this event.
It's really cool. It's an honor to be here with Kyle Busch and driving his car. And they got really nice equipment, have the National Guard on board, and local. Just really excited to be here in good equipment at the Iowa Speedway.
This is top notch. I've been to a lot of racetracks, but I'm proud to say this is one of the nicest tracks and facilities and fan-friendly and racer-friendly places I've ever been. And it's brought a lot. I have not heard one negative comment about this place from people all over the country. So I'd say it's definitely raised the level of awareness and racing in Iowa.
Dudley Flex represented Iowa in late model racing for years. Landon Castle's one of racing's bright young stars. Young Iowa racers like 16-year-old local driver Thor Anderson look up to both.
I think they're both great drivers. I'm hoping to follow in Landon's footsteps, but we'll see where it goes. And I think Dudley's just a great driver. I race with them every week over at Cedar Rapids, and he's just been so good at driving. And I think Landon's just an awesome driver. I've been impressed with him so far.
Jenny White in car 17 hails from Kansas. With the 00 of Kristen Bombera entered, this marks the first time a Midwest Tour event has had 2 female drivers take the green flag.
I race all over the United States, and it's very, very rare to find a female. And to be in a race with one is kind of exciting. It's definitely growing. The last few years I have a little sister who's 17, or almost 17, and she's, racing all over Texas and with no other girls in the field. So it's definitely a growing trend, and I can't wait to see more of it.
No one's traveled farther than Kristen Bombera to race here. But this is a long trip for most of the ASA Midwest Tour regulars, and it's a costly one. Jana Jurkovic is with one driver who got the sponsor help to race here.
This race at Iowa Speedway is one of the furthest for many of these drivers and costs well over $1,000. Some drivers search for extra sponsorship, and one guy who brings a new sponsor to Iowa is Blake Horseman. Premier Signs and Graphics signs on for this weekend's race. And Blake, what does it mean when these guys come on board and really help you out?
It really means a lot. We really didn't know if we were going to come to Iowa because it's such a long trip, costs a lot of money to get here. We missed the show at Madison, and that hurt. We didn't have any revenue from that race coming in, and the money we had to put out to get here, and we really like to thank Premier Signs and Graphics for coming on board, and really appreciate sponsors like them.
Back with more from Iowa Speedway right after this.
The next time you're ready to do lawn work, have the next best thing to a professional lawn crew waiting for you. Reach for the tools they rely on. Echo Power Tools. For power, for durability, season after season, Echo Power Tools have been the leading choice of professionals for years. Every Echo uses revolutionary two-stroke engine technology, and every Echo carries the highest performance rating there is. So put an Echo in your garage. Available at leading lawn care equipment dealers nationwide.
Welcome back to Iowa Speedway. This is a festive atmosphere on race day, and that is no accident. The fan-friendly ASA Midwest Tour driver autograph session is just one example.
People want to come to see the asphalt oval. They want to come see super late models going quick. And we put on a great show. The ASA Midwest Tour puts on a great show. And couple that with our entertainment package, including major concerts with every major event. You know, it's a win-win for everybody. And I guess you'd have to say it's a win-win-win. The racetrack wins, the race fans win, and of course the race car drivers from the ASA Midwest Tour.
Last year, when we left this racetrack, we all drove home and we thought to ourselves, that facility has the nicest people that work at any racetrack that we've ever dealt with. And I talked to Craig Armstrong about it, and Craig told me that it is in our process that when we hire employees, that it's very clear the employees are here to take care of the individuals that are at this racetrack. And we just were very honored to be able to be around a great bunch of people that smile a lot and are always willing to help out with customer service. So what a great facility, and what a great group of managers that are running this place.
Meanwhile, down in the pits, the crew on Dalton Sears 119 is working overtime after he hit the wall in time trials.
I did get into the wall here, and it's not just a little bump when you get into the wall here. You tear some stuff up, but fortunately we already knew what we had, and we got it back to where we wanted.
Qualifying went much better for defending race champion Tim Schendel, who sets fast time. Jana's trackside with last year's winner and runner-up.
Tim Schendel won this race a year ago. He is fast qualifier here today. Tim, how's your car? You've been fast in practice all day.
It's been really good all day. Handling-wise, it's been good. We've just been fighting this little fuel pressure issue all day, and if we could get that out of it, you know, we ended up with fast time, but it was kind of tricky qualifying because just the way the motor was running. But I think they got it all resolved. T-Zar's always done real well with us. That's motors that we run, and they've been working extra hard. So hopefully everything is all worked out with that. And Chris Byers has a chassis handling excellent. So hopefully we'll save our stuff and see what happens. 100 laps here's quite a while, so we'll just be there at the end and see what shakes out.
Jonathan Island qualifies 8th for the race today. You finished 2nd in this race last year. What's it like to get a good car again here?
Feels pretty good. Practice went so-so. Car was pretty tight all day, and made a couple longer runs, and car was tight, but hopefully made the right adjustments, and we'll have a good solid car at the end of the race.
With the roll and the invert, you're starting towards the front. What's the key to staying up there?
Just keep the fenders on the car, and I think everyone last year here, we didn't get no wrecks or nothing, and everyone kind of played it safe, and I think everyone hopefully will do the same again this year. So,
thanks a lot, Jonathan. Good luck tonight.
Before taking the green flag, the ASA Midwest Tour drivers salute the fans and get ready for 100 laps at Iowa Speedway. Racing action is up next. Don't go away.